Well, since talking about it since last weekend, this weekend storm is finally here. It's meteorologist Joe Martucci. Let's take a look at the timing, the totals, the details, and the wind. And I'll tell you what, if you have plans this weekend, if you're going to an event, if you're hosting an event outside, if you're doing outdoor work, if you can handle the wind, I think you're going to be okay here. Take a look at our rainfall totals, and you see Ocean County, yes, you could see around an inch of rain, lesser amounts as you go further south and west here. But look where the heaviest rain is. It's really from Monmouth County on up into New York City and into parts of New England. And that is because the two storm systems, one to our south and one to our west, don't really meet up and become strong until they get into the northern half of the state and move into New England here. So we'll take a look at our future cast. This is 6 a.m. Friday. You see those rain showers, maybe even a rumble of thunder starting to push into the area here. You see some heavier rain as we go into the middle of the day. And notice those bright oranges and those reds. That, again, could be a thunderstorm with some locally heavy rain. This will continue into the day, but by the evening hours, I think it's mostly dry. I mean, the wettest places would be along the shore, but even then, I think we'll have more dry time than not. Now, a few showers will come back Saturday from around midnight with some periods of rain through 8 a.m., mainly north of the Atlantic City Expressway. And then by, again, 8 o'clock, we're dry, except maybe you see a brief shower during the afternoon. But after 8 a.m. Saturday here, you're at least 90% dry for the rest of the weekend. So we put this into this nice tidy bar chart here, our rainfall coverage. And you see Friday during the day, yes, today it's about half wet. Friday night and Saturday, a few hours of rain at most, and then we're dry from there on out. Here's a look at our gusts. We go into Friday here. It gets gusty at times, but really the strongest gusts won't be until we get to Saturday here. You see, even in the morning, we're fairly calm, but here comes those winds Saturday afternoon, gusting to 40 miles an hour in Millville, 45 in Down Township at 2 p.m. We're talking about strong winds into the evening, tapering off some overnight, and then they kick back up on Sunday as the sun comes out and makes the ground unstable, and that's how you get some more wind to kind of get through the area. So gusts in the 30s as we go into Sunday, then they finally taper off on Sunday night here. It won't be enough for power outages or wind damage, but some things will blow around. We'll look at our temperatures here throughout the weekend. So actually mild to start off Friday. That's because of these southerly winds that we have pulling in some of that warmer ocean air. Then we go into the day. Yeah, Vineland, you could hit 70 degrees today. Some inland spots will. And then we go into the evening. It's a fairly comfortable night, minus the rain, because we got lows only in the 50s. We go into Saturday during the day. We peak in the mid-60s, and then we tumble as we go into the night. Of course, low temperatures Sunday, 50 to 55 degrees in most spots. Cape May saying around 60 there. Cape May bubble doing its thing. And then Sunday, those high temperatures, not much higher than what you're seeing at 6:30 a.m. So that's when that cooler air really comes on in. We have the Atlantic City Marathon on Sunday on the boardwalk, so it is dry for the marathon, but it's going to be windy. And I'll tell you what, if you're going down the boardwalk towards Ventnor, that wind's going to be pretty much right in your face throughout the day here. So that's a little bit of a challenge. You'll get that wind at your back as you go back into Atlantic City here. Good luck to all the runners, though, on what should be a dry day as we go into the marathon day. We'll kick the can down the road to Monday night. Frost still remains possible here for that area that I circled in white. So that includes places like Hamilton and Ewan-Mullica Township, EHT, possibly even Bridgeton, all in the realm of possibility for our first frost of the year. Let's take a look at our inland 7-day forecast. Again, rain about half wet on Friday. I think it's just a few hours of rain Saturday at most, maybe 2 hours, 3 at most. Sunday's dry. Temperatures going down the thermometer, though. That will be below average as we go into Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. We get that frost Tuesday morning, and then we jump back up the thermometer for Wednesday and Thursday. Some really good weather if you want to take a look at the leaves. We will be getting to near peak in some spots in the Pine Barrens as we go into the later part of next week. Here's the shore 7-day forecast. No coastal flooding to speak of over the next 7 days, so that is good news. And at the shore, maybe a nice day to stroll on the boardwalk as we go into the later part of next week. Make sure to check out our latest Across the Sky podcast, wherever you get your podcasts. New episode coming out this Monday.